It was a, it was something that nobody could do. F-E-A-T. What's the word? Feat. F-E-A-T. And feat means something extraordinary that you can do. Anyone can do. It was something very extraordinary. Okay, it was like a winning thing for him, and he was able to do that, and that's the reason he was on the cover page of a magazine. Now, he says that probably he did that because of the very reason that he has low center of gravity. What is low center of gravity? When you stand, put your feet like this, all of you stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up wherever you are. Yes, stand up. Now put your hands like this, sorry. Put your hands like this. Now, when you stand, or put your hands like this now, stand straight. When you stand straight, right at your, at the center of your body, it's called the center of gravity. The center of your body is called the center of gravity. When you pick something very heavy, right now I have a chair over here, so I'm going to demonstrate with the chair. So if I have to really lift this chair, then what is happening to my body? It is tilting. Yes, because this is too heavy. Okay, and I'm not even lifting the whole thing actually. It is heavy, and therefore my body is being tilted now. When my body tilts, then the center of gravity in my body also turns from being in the center to another place. Why? Because my body is tilted. Okay, so when do we fall? We fall when we don't have that center of gravity properly, in our body. If it's not properly in the center, then we may fall. If we are tilted too much, then we fall. So he says that he doesn't have, it is low center of gravity because he is too close to the ground. He is too close to the ground, and therefore he has low center of gravity, and that is probably one of those reasons why he was able to do that 360 spin on a surfboard, which is not very easy. He was one of the only people who could do it when this article was written 12 years back. He had visited different countries all over the world. The football fan is now a motivational speaker and has traveled to over 24 countries, speaking to groups of 110,000 people. Okay, so he's a football fan. What is his favorite football team? Yes, the English Premier League. We saw that in the previous class. Yes, so he was actually a football fan, but today what is he? Of course, he still likes football. But what is he today? He is a motivational speaker. He goes to different countries, he travels around the world, and he gives speeches. And how many people are in his audience? Not 1, not 10, not 20, not 100. 110,000 people. So, he moved to Los Angeles in 2007 and planned to continue to travel the world. In 2009, he visited South America and the Middle East. In 2008, Kane Miyahara, a beautiful young girl whose mother was Mexican and whose father was a Japanese, attended to a meeting where Nick was the guest speaker in Texas. Kane was attracted to Nick's message. From that time, they were both in touch with each other to share their ideas on giving hope to the needy, and they became close friends. Finally, they fell in love, and their engagement happened in August 2011. Nick put the engagement ring on Kane's finger with his mouth. He put the ring on her finger and then said the most beautiful words every girl wants to hear coming out of her man's mouth. Baby, I love you. Nick and Kane got married on February 12, 2012. And on February 13, 2013, they were blessed with the birth of a healthy baby boy with full body. Nick and Kane wrote an inspirational book, Love Without Limits, together, and it was published in 2014. If I fail, I try again and again and again. If you fail, are you going to try again? The human spirit can handle much worse than we realize. It matters how we are going to finish. Are you going to finish strong? Said Nick. I tell people to keep on getting up when they fall and do always love themselves, he said. If I can encourage just one person, then my job in this life is done. So, finally, Nick met the love of his life, Kane. And Kane Mayahara, her mother is Mexican, father is Japanese. They both fell in love and they got married and they had their first child in 2013. He was a boy and he had his entire body. He was not born like Nick. And now this is his family. Okay, he has 4 children, 4 beautiful children born to them. They even wrote a book called Love Without Limits. So what do we learn from Nick's life? When we fail, get up, try again and keep going. Fail, get up, try again, keep going. Okay, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't limit yourself. When you don't limit yourself, you can be successful like Nick or more successful than Nick and any other person in the world. When you keep trying. Until then, see you next time, guys. Keep trying until then.
Yeah, welcome back to the Classroom TV. So in our previous class, we have discussed about the nth or general term of NAP. So let's recall that class again. So when A is the first term and D be the common difference, then we got the nth term A plus n minus 1 into D. This is what we have learned yesterday. This is what we have learned in our previous class. So A plus n minus 1 into D. So as discussed, if you know the value of A and if you know the value of D, you can say any term of the AP. Now let us see how actually the AP will be. The general form of AP. The general form of an AP. Let A be the first term and D be the common difference, then the AP will be yes. So A, we got the first term. What we got the second term, children? It is A plus D. The third term a plus 2d, and the fourth term is a plus 3d. It is continued like that, so on, so on. What is the nth term? It is a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the AP. So, let A be the first term and D be the common difference. Then what will be the AP? So, the AP form will be A is the first term, A plus D the second term, A plus 2D the third term. It continued like that till the nth term. So, what is the nth term? It is A plus n minus 1 into D. Now, let us have some examples. By knowing, I am saying this again and again, if you know the value of A and D, you can find out any term of the AP. You can find out any term of the AP. Let us have some examples. We will be discussing some examples. Say suppose we will discuss some models as examples, then we will enter into the textbook problems, we will solve them. Now let us see, suppose one sequence is given to you, you take anything, you take any number of your choice, any number. Let I am considering, say suppose 11. I am taking 11 as my first term. So now what I am doing here, I am adding minus 3. What I am adding? I am adding minus 3 here. So 11 plus of minus 3, that is 11 minus 3, the series is given as 8. 8 and subtract 3, it is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2, like that the given series. So now what is asking? Write the next 4 terms of the given AP. This is the question. So this is what actually given here. So one AP is given to us 11, 8, 5, 2. He is asking us to write the next 4 terms of this AP. Now let us see what is the solution for this. First I am taking what is the given AP I am taking now. So what is the given AP? Given AP is, what is the given AP, children? We will write the given AP. It is 11, 8, 5, 2, like that the given AP. Already 4 terms are given. So A1, A2, A3, A4 are given. We need to find the next 4 terms. So what will be the next 4 terms? Already A4 is already given there. A4 is given as 2. So the next 4 terms will be A5, A6, A7 and A8. That is what we need to find out. So now what I am doing, we know that in the given series, in the given AP, the first term is denoted as A, that is 11. And you know how to get D. Yes. How do you get D? D is the common difference. The difference between any two consecutive terms of the given AP. So here it is 8 minus 11. So how much is 8 minus 11? It is minus 3. Children, here one simple point. See, some students might get confused. So that's why a student should have a sound knowledge on integers. See, this is one is plus and one is minus. This is plus 8 and that is minus 11. When the numbers are with different signs, what do? You subtract the least number from the highest number. Among 8 and 11, 8 is the smaller number. So subtract that 8 from 11, so that 11 minus 8 you will get 3, that you know well. But you no need to get confused. Here, what the sign the bigger number has? What is the sign the bigger number has? It has negative. That is why the answer also follows the negative. If say suppose 11 minus 8 for example, if it is 11 minus 8, what do? That we know 11 minus 8 is 3. But actually what you have to do, one is plus and one is minus. That is, the signs are different. So subtract the least from the highest. The least is 8 and highest is 11. So 11 minus 8 is 3. The highest has positive symbol, so that will be plus 3. But here it is 8 minus 11. So there are different signs. Subtract 8 from 11, you get 3. And what the minus, the higher has the minus, so that it is minus 3. So now come back to our topic, children. We got the value of A and we got the value of D. We know A and we know D. If you know D, can't you get the next term? Yes. How? Already A4 is with us. What is A4 with us? The A4 you have is 2. So this can be done in two ways, children. Now I want the next terms. So A5. So how I am going to get A5? A5 we get, for A4 you should add D. For A4 you should add D. So what is A4? Is 2 plus, how much is D, children? Minus. So that is why I kept a bracket here, because it is connecting with some minus. So now 2 plus of minus 3, that is minus 1. Now after A5, children, it is A6. You know what is A6? It is A5 plus D. So what is A5? A5 is minus 1 plus, this is minus 3. When both are of same sign, whether they are positive or negative, when both are of same sign, so minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. You have to add the numbers. See, children, here both are of difference in the signs, here both are of same sign. When both are of same sign, you add the numbers, so it is 1 plus 3 will give you 4, and keep the same sign. So now after A6 you need to find A7. A7 is A6 plus D. So how much we got A6? It is minus 4 plus negative 3. So again here both are of same sign. You just add the numbers. 4 plus 3 will give you 7, and keep the minus. Now A8 we have to find out. So A8 is A7 plus D. So how much is A7, children? A7 we got it as minus 7 plus minus 3. So minus 7 minus 3, both are of same sign. You just add the numbers. 7 plus 3 is 10, and keep the same minus. So therefore, so what is our final conclusion? He asked us to find the 4 terms. So what are the 4 terms? Therefore, minus 1, comma minus 4, comma minus 7, comma minus 10 are the required 4 terms of the given AP. So this is how you have to solve it. So simple. So the 4 terms are already given. If suppose he restricted the problem up to 11, 8 and 5 for example, then what will be the next 4 terms? So already A3 is given, so you have to start the problem finding A4, A5, A6, A7. So first you have to see how many terms are given, that you have to count. You have to count the number of terms given, and from then the next 4 terms, this is how you have to solve. Is it clear, children? You may see here, it is not necessary that you have to do in this way only. We see by using the formula how we are going to do it. Let's have one more example. See, suppose the question is given to you like this: in an AP, you take anything, children. 5, 12, 19, 26, 33 is given like this. Write the say suppose next 2 terms for example. Write the next 2 terms. So I am explaining in an alternate way, children. The previous method already is solved. In that way you can find out. So first, as usual, we will write given AP. So what is the given AP, children? It is 5, 12, 19, 26, 33. So here, what is the first term? The first term is 5. Now tell me how I am going to get D. We get D, the difference between any 2 consecutive terms. So what are the 2 consecutive terms? You take any 2 consecutive, the terms must be consecutive. So let's take A2 and A1. So it is 12 minus 5. How much is 12 minus 5? That is 7. So already A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 terms are given. Already 5 terms are given. Now he is asking us to find the next 2 terms. So what will be the next 2 terms after the 5th term? It will be 6th as well 7th. It is A6th and A7th. Now let us start with A6th. So we are doing an alter method, children. The previous sum we solved. So it is a different way. We are using the formula and doing it. See here we know the formula for nth term. We know what is an. Yes. What is an, children? It is a plus n minus 1 into d. This is what we know the formula of an. you can highlight it when you are writing, so that by seeing itself the impression will go there first. So it is an is a plus n minus 1 into d. So now already 5 terms are there. He is asking us to find the next 2 terms. So that is what the 6th term a6. So I am just substituting n as 6 here. I am just substituting n as 6 here. So it is a plus, what is 6 minus 1? How much is 6 minus 1? It is 5. So it is a plus 5d. So how much is a, children? It is 5 plus 5d. The 5 is as usual. The value of d is 7. Okay, now this is equal to 5 plus 5 times 7. 5 7s are 35. So 5 plus 35 is 40. This is our A6. Now let's find out A7. So now we'll find out A7. So now in place of n you substitute 7. In place of n you substitute 7. So it is a plus 7 minus 1, that is 6d. A plus 6d. Just post the values. The value of a is 5 plus 6 into d is 7. So it is 5 plus 6 times 7, that is 6 sevens are 42. 5 plus 42 is 47. So therefore, we need to write the conclusion. Therefore, 40 and 47 are the next 2 terms of the given AP. So simple, so simple. See, AP is given. By counting, we will come to know how many terms are given there. So you will be asked, see, the question will be given next 2 terms or next 5 terms, next 3 terms. That depends. From then, you have to count the required number of terms. What is important here? Getting the value of A and getting the value of D. And we should remember the formula of AN. If you know the value of A and if you know the value of D, any term can be found out. So after the 5th term already given, the next 2 terms will be A6 and A7. So we are applying the formula and we are doing it. Is it clear? Yes. Next, move to the next problem. Next example. Example 3. You take any AP, children. You take any AP. In an AP, you take any AP, children. Minus 8. Minus 4, 0, 4, 8. The AP continues like this. So now what is asking, find A25, that is the 25th term A40 and AN. This is the question. So one thing can be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms are given. To get 25th, 7th term, 8th term, 9th term, 10th term, up to 25th term, that is one method. But it takes longer time. So what we can do? We know the formula. We know the formula for nth term. Let us see now. We'll solve the solution. So first we'll write what is the given AP. So what is the given AP, children? Minus 8, minus 4, 0, 4, 8, 12. This is the given AP. So now first what I am doing, I am finding what is A. We know what is A. The first term of an AP is A. So A is minus 8. Let's find D now. D is the difference between any two consecutive terms of the given AP. So A2 minus A1, it is minus 4 minus of minus 8. Children, be careful when you are writing this, you have to keep a bracket because there are two negative signs. So minus 4 is A2 minus A1. So A1 is minus 8. So this is equal to minus 4. What is minus into minus? It is plus 8. So again, one negative and one positive. I just said one negative and one positive. Subtract the least from the highest. So here the highest is 8, the least is 4. Subtract 8 minus 4 is how much? 4. And what the highest has, you keep the same. What is the highest has is a positive. So it is plus 4. So we got the value of A as well D. Can't you find 25th term? Yes, we can. How? We know AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Just highlight it. The formula. So what is the first question is asking us to find? A25. A25. So the N value is 25 here. Just substitute N as 25. Then it is A plus 25 minus 1 will give you 24D. Substitute now. A is minus 8 plus 24 times 4. Keep minus 8 as it is plus 24 times 4. Just multiply it, you will get 96. 24 4s are. So now again 1 negative 1 positive. 1 negative 1 positive. Subtract the least from the highest. Clearly highest is 96, least is 8. 96 minus 8 is 88. So the highest as positive, so we got A25 as 88. So therefore A25 is equal to 88. Just keep the answer in a box. Now let's solve the second one. is asking for A40. That is the 40th term. So how do we get the 40th term? Just replace n with 40. So it is A plus n minus 1, that is 40 minus 1, which is 39d. Substitute the values. A is minus 8 plus 39, d is 4. 39 times 4. So this is minus 8 will be as it is plus. Now let's multiply 39 times 4. 4 nines are 36, 3 left, 4 threes are 12, 12 plus 3, 156. So again there is 1 minus and 1 plus. Subtract the least from highest. 156 minus 8 is 148. So 156 has positive sign, so it is 148 is also positive. So therefore we got A40 is equal to 148. Let's keep this again in the box. That is the second answer. Now what is asking for? The third question is asking AN. Let us see what is this AN here. No value is given. Here n is given as 25, there it is given as 40, but here n will be n only. So it is A plus n minus 1 into d. Just substitute the values. The value of A is minus 8 plus, we do not know the value of n, let it be as it is. The value of d is 4. Children, here you have to keep the bracket, it is very important. If there is no bracket, you know what it will become. It becomes 8 plus n minus 4 it will become. The 4 goes only for 1. So the bracket is must. So then it is now open the bracket, it is minus 8 plus, multiply now, 4 times n is 4n, minus into plus is minus, 1 times 4 is 4. Now let's take n first, so it is 4n. This is negative and this is also negative, children. This is minus 8 and that is minus 4. So minus 8 minus 4 is minus 12. When both are of same sign, this is minus 8, that is minus 4, both have the negative sign, just add up the numbers, 8 plus 4 will give you 12 and keep the same minus, 4 and minus 12. So therefore, we got AN as 4n minus 12. So after getting this, a simple thing can be checked. Here it is A25, children. Here it is A25. So substitute n as 25 now. Substitute here, you got AN as 4n minus 12. So substitute n as 25. 4 times 25 is 100. 100 minus 12 is 88. So we got the correct one. Let's come to here, it is 40. Substitute n as 40, 4 into 40 is 160. 4 times 40, 4 4s are 16. So 160 minus 12 will give you 148. So in that way, after solving, after getting the value of nth, you can find out. Or else, if suppose this is not given, for example, he is asking us A25 and A40. First find nth term. First find nth term in that way and substitute whatever the term is asked, that you replace the value of n. That is also one method. So, if you know the value of A and if you know the value of D, any term, any required term, any desired term can be found out in this way. So, we should remember the formula for nth term, that is A n is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Let's move on to the next example. Example 4. Suppose one AP is given to us. Now we have solved when AP is given to find out the term. Now he will give some number of the sequence and he is asking us which term will be that number. See, which term of the AP, which term of the AP suppose the AP is given as 3, 6, 9, 12, something like that it is given. $156. Which term of the AP 3, 4, 9, 12, blah blah blah, 156. You can write E is 156. Which term of the AP 3, 6, 9, 12, so and so, blah blah, it's given, is 156. So, the AP already 4 terms are given. So, 156 is somewhere. 156 is somewhere. We have to find out which term will come as 156. That is a challenge here. Which term will be 156? Now, let us see how to solve this. What is the given AP? We will write first given AP. So, what is the given AP? 3, 6, 9, 12, it is continuing like that. So, now tell me what is the first term. So, A is equal to 3 here. A is equal to 3. And how much is D, children? So, D is the difference between any two consecutive terms. So, it is 6 minus 3. That is 3 again. We got the value of A and we got the value of D. But 156, we need to find out which term. Let's go on count. 12 plus 3, 15, 15 plus 3, 18, 18 plus 3, 21. Just go on count or we find some other way. See, 156 will be one of the term. So, that is what we have to find out which term will be 156. As we do not know which term is 156, let it be nth term. As we do not know what we have to do, let it be nth term. So, let EAN is equal to 156. As we do not know which term, so we are considering it as nth term. You know the formula of an? Say, what is the formula of an? It is a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 156. A plus n minus 1 into d, that is 156. So now substitute the values, children. The value of a is 3 plus n minus 1, d is 3 again, is equal to 156. Now take this plus 3 to other side. So then it is n minus 1 into 3 is equal to 156. If this 3 comes other side, it is minus. So now n minus 1 into 3 156 minus 3, 153. Now take this 3 other side, children. So it is n minus 1 is